Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, buenos dias. Coming to you from My Unify Podcast worldwide, wherever you are today. Salute to you all and sending you well wishes and big smiles for your long week ahead. For the new listeners, thanks for following, subscribing, and tuning in. Over here, you'll be given life advice for you to feel fulfilled and happier in our world that's filled with challenges and countless obstacles. And as always, remember, this podcast goes out to everyone, no matter who you are or where you are. So make sure to share these positive life lessons to your loved ones as well. The aim is pretty simple: to create a positive universe and highlight endless possibilities that everyone can achieve. So, on the previous episode, we looked at unwanted loneliness, how people become lonely, and what they can do to change that. If you missed it, make sure you check it out. So, today, let's talk about nostalgia. So, I'll tell you what it is, I'll give you some examples, and of course, tips to take away so you can enrich your life. Now, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, nostalgia is a feeling of pleasure and also slight sadness when you think about things that happened in the past. So, when you think about it, nostalgia is a mixed feeling. It's definitely a feeling of something that happened in the past, but the difference is these are things that made you smile, but also caused you some discomfort and made you sad. Now, the tricky bit is we all think about the past, no matter how far we've come in life. But how do we separate the happy thoughts from the uncomfortable thoughts, right? How do we just delete the things that made us sad, cry, or unhappy and just think about the things that made us smile, right? And because everyone is different, some people are slightly sensitive than others or don't take past failures very well. This means they could be caught up in that cycle of just thinking more about the negative things and start to drown and feel low, really hit, and devastated. Naturally, we should think that it's best we teach, train, or advise these people to get out of the sad parts of their life and focus only on the good, right? For me personally, that's a big no. That's absolutely wrong. The beauty about life is you go through a journey which I believe had to happen to get you where you are today. No matter how far you've come in life or how successful you've become, everything that happened to you throughout would have been a big part of your existence to this date. Sometimes negative things have to happen, to push you forward. Not saying all bad things are good, and some are more severe than others, and you will feel should never have happened, but unfortunately, it did happen. And just deleting it out of your life is equivalent to erasing anything you've ever accomplished today. Trust me, who decides if your life is successful or not? Your teacher, your boss, your parents, your friends, or you, yourself, your soul being. Trust me, people, success comes in different shape and forms. Just because you didn't receive an accolade or award or a trophy for overcoming a very difficult or sad incident, such as you lost a lot of money or were fired many times from work or failed exams or got bullied by trolls or never went fine dining and traveled around the world, doesn't mean you were not successful throughout, or part of your life and the experiences you went through. You have to pat yourself in the back and start realizing and giving yourself credit for firstly sustaining the pain you went through, having the guts to tell someone, and then finally prevailing and getting over it. Do you know how many hurdles I just mentioned? Those are just 3 major hurdles. So don't tell yourself that your past wasn't successful or ignore the negative nostalgic moments you went through. Trust me, you are here today. So that only means one thing. You were successful and you're alive and kicking and need to go back to the word nostalgia and visit it and embrace it. Nostalgia, memories, past. These are all very critical words that shaped you today. Think about this scenario. Let's just imagine you had kids. You now have to raise these children and teach them fundamental values in life which you believe in. You have 3 choices. A, you can either follow someone else's life story template, or an idol you trust and raise them to become the good people you admire. B, you teach them the experiences you went through in your life and leave out those crucial bits. C, or you highlight all and every single experience you went through in your life and proudly include the pain, the discomfort, and the distress you went through. Now, which option do you think is best? Of course, we are all different and we're entitled to our own opinion and how we'd like to shape not only our future but our children's future. And I'm not here to confine your thinking and tell you to follow a certain way of thinking. But then again, don't you think reminiscing your past experiences and rekindling everything you went through would only make you and your children 10 times stronger? Don't you think they would trust in you more for sharing the vulnerabilities you went through because you didn't only choose to gloat or shout out about your amazing successes and achievements? Instead, you also told them about the low moments you had. This will make them feel like you're not total failures because they can relate to you as they go through challenges in life and will choose not to pretend to be someone else or lie to you and make you think everything is going perfectly in their life. Everything can't be perfect. No one is perfect. But you must balance your life and embrace your past nostalgic memories. There's a beauty in pain because pain only makes you stronger and more admired. Let me leave you with some tips. The first tip: wake up every day and be grateful for being here today and embrace who you've become. Second tip: sit down, close your eyes, and dedicate a good amount of time thinking about the nostalgic moments and experiences in your life, both positive and negative. Third tip, and finally, seek advice from a professional or an expert so you can proudly talk to them and discuss to see if you can share these hurtful past experiences with your loved ones and close friends. But make sure you seek expert advice and take the steps on your own. In conclusion, all I'm saying is embrace your past. Don't be ashamed and live a happier and more comfortable life. That's all today, folks. I hope you can listen to this before you start your Monday or at some point today before your week comes to you at full speed. Let us know your thoughts in the comments or reach out directly. Now, if you could like, subscribe, or follow, that'd be great. Or at least share this with someone before it's too late. Someone who needs to hear this more than you to date. Put a smile on their face and please don't wait. Peace and unity. Out.